Welcome everyone, and today the video we're gonna be talking about the updated version of the build. I'm gonna show you the footage of the setup I have right now. First of all, show you a bit of how it fares against the enemies. Pop this, pop the loot of. As you can see, this is a tier 6 map. This is not the maximum I can go right now. I can go to tier 7, but even still, I'm creating everything so bad. It's a really fun build to play with. Missing also. As you can see, the reason why I'm using, a lot of people asked me this in the other video, why I'm using projectile, split projectile and multi-shot. Yes, it reduces the damage, but it works wonder to clear mobs, because it's gonna split on multiple enemies and create a popcorn shotgun effect. It's awesome. I hate fighting uphill. So this is a setup right now. You can also use Whirlwind, which I don't recommend to use until you get the dampening effect super high. Gonna finish up the map because I want to get the maximum loot possible for this. I think this is the end of the map. Yep. But when you go fight bosses, you want to remove multi-shot because this is reducing the damage on single target and it doesn't do anything good. And then split projectile as well. I'm replacing this by quick cast to increase my DPS and projectile acceleration to increase my projectile damage amplification. And this is it. Tier 6. Not the highest I can do right now, but still it was pretty damn easy. What's up everyone, DrSmash here. Today we'll be making the updated version of the other build I have on my channel of the Fireball Meteor setup. This is at level 82, so we got 12 level increase since the last video. We got 2 other new runes as well, and another skill that is only temporary. And as you saw in the video, the build just melts everything. It's awesome, I love it. And let's go right through it. Let's start with the charms. We have damage, dual wielding. I'm trying to get Capris everywhere to get the fire damage amplification, which I cannot get yet. We need to be having way higher true endgame items to make it work. So we'll go for damage when dual wielding, elemental damage, dual wielding, and I got some HP here, but it's not really not the best. I'm probably gonna switch it back to something else pretty soon. But HP is always good. You're not gonna regret having some HP extra. For the charm, go over the little boy. Still use a Capri, but so far I'm using this because it boosts the damage it does. You can also get that if you want, but burn down chance, I don't really care about this personally. It's if I burn, but it's really happening. I try to avoid the damage anyway. This is boosting the damage of it, of the little guy, not me. Really important to read this, guys. Damage of the avatar is applied to the avatar. This is applied to the summoner. I'm trying to go and get this fire pen, and damage flat increase, which is gonna get buffed by the percentage fire I have and elemental damage and all. Over here, we want to get this at some point with the cooldown. Not the cooldown, the effect. Yeah, this one. The effect of this. It's gonna reduce the fire resistance of the enemy I'm gonna curse with the attacks. So my fire is gonna hit more damage as well with it. Really, really nice. I cannot wait to try it out. After this, let's go over the Zodiac. So nothing really changed since the last time. Cast speed over here. You want to go after that over here, get the smile, the nose of damage. You want to go over here, get the middle line. After this, you go here, top, center here. You don't do the dots. Basically everything but the dot. This is because you're gonna have to put an extra point to unlock the next one after a while. So I put it here. You can also remove it and put it here if you want some extra HP. We're good. I believe you unlock this after that. Acceleration and overpower. After this, you go over here in flash top for the elemental damage and elemental resist. After this, you go in breath. Want to go cast speed. You want to fire damage, fire pen. This will unlock this one if I recall. Go in knowledge effect to increase your damage and elemental damage amplification, but you also reduce more elemental damage, so be careful with the area damage amplification. After that, you go over here. We'll get the damage at the bottom. Do not take this because we don't miss enough to justify it's not a 40% of your total damage. It's a flat percentage, so it's adding up a bit of damage, but not that much. It's not an amplification, so it's really not the best, and don't miss enough to justify this. Area damage over here, and damage against elite. Elites are blue, yellow, orange, and boss enemies. All of these are the uniques, the elites. It works against them. Super good. I might go get the 9 damage as well later on. I believe after this we unlock that over here. We go from the center line, and then we backtrack for the elemental damage. Like I said, I don't miss enough already. I don't need more hitting chances. I think I got like 97% hit rate with my fireballs. I don't need. This would not change anything. I would stay at 97. Get the gas speed instead. Backtrack for it. Elemental damage, gas speed, and damage over here as well. This will unlock that over here. So this is something that was not in the other build. I did a lot of testing, and it's the best for the build right now, since it's not a crit build. You want to go amplification damage, elemental damage here, elemental damage there, and this over here, which works wonders. Every hit that I'm doing does an 8% extra lightning damage, and when lightning applies shock by itself increase the damage of the targets receiving on the target. And since it's a debuff, I also get an amplification on top of the innate effect of shock, which is awesome. Yeah, also now I'm gonna try to go and get this over here, and if it works really good, I'm gonna go back to use a whirlwind. I'm gonna check, but every time I'm gonna go to a boss, I'm gonna have to remove the whirlwind because I don't have a really good boss melting skill yet. This is all in preparation for the next act to release, Act 11, when they're gonna release the trap skill. Trap will be my boss melting, whirlwind with fireball, and meteor will be my my map clearing. I might even remove the meteor, replace it straight up with the traps. I'll see what happens. Depending on how much space I have left, I might have to remove meteor and replace it by traps. Because traps is a boss melter, like bad. It's awesome. So this is it for the Zodiac. Stats wise, you want to go 100, 100, and 122, 21 minimum, because you need that for the skill to work. As you can see, I need a 221 int to equip. At level 30, it's 221. At anything above, it's still 221. So it's like the soft cap you need to hit for this. This is it for that. Let's go over the skills. So right now I got the mapping set up with multi-shot and split projectile. Yes, it reduces the damage, but you need to find a good balance between the right amount of damage and the efficiency of your kills. Because this is allowing me to kill, as you saw in the video, I kill a ton of mobs in like one shot. instead of just, if I would remove it with just one fireball, I would hit one guy, and then I would need to, like, 2 guys, 3 guys maybe in the pack. I need to shoot again to kill the other ones behind. This lets me kill everything in one shot. It's just awesome. It melts through everything. And when I get to a boss, I just do this small manipulation over here. Boom. Projectile deceleration, you don't want it at anything else but white. Because when you raise it, it slows the projectile more without getting more damage. So it's the only thing I would not recommend to raise the rarity of it. Leave it at normal, it's fine. Just level it up to reduce the to increase the projectile damage amplification. Super important. That's why I'm using it. Which is way better than projectile speed acceleration, because this is a flat percentage. It's not an amplification. This is amplification. You want to get this. I also got this since I made the other video, which is strike, increasing damage amplification again, and an extra strike damage percentage at the end here, which is getting buffed by the amplification. This is multiplier. Amplification is multiplier. Dampening is dividing, and this is a flat percentage. There's a difference in where the damage are calculated in the damage mathematic. Amplification is, you need both. You need flat number, a percentage buffing this, and the amplification buffing all of that. And then if you get crit, you buff all of that. It's way better. Way better. But crit is gonna come later on in the next video. When I get level 93, 95, I guess this is where I'm gonna do the switch. But not yet. So this is it for the fireball. I got this as well, super good. Amplification as well. And area effect over here. I could put something else here for Meteor, but I don't really need it for now. Doing pretty good, 600,000. You want to get the synergy with the buffs. You want to get the synergy with the movements and the loot blades over here. Extra item drop rarity, skill rune drop chance, and essence drop chance over here. Whirlwind, you want to leave it level 1, like I explained before in the other video. Super important. It's only going to raise your mana cost for one more reason, because you don't do the damage with this, so you don't need to raise the level at all. That's why I tried to make it level 2 to test this over here. It says that it's going to apply extra damage from the other skill at some place over here. I decided to level it up, see if it would increase my damage. It didn't at all. So leave that level 1. Want to make it legendary though to make it way faster. Start at 35. At blue you get 30. At yellow you get 25, and at legendary you get 15. Dampening movement speed, so it's dividing your movement speed right off. So I'm going 3/4 of my normal speed right now. You want to bring that to 15. That's going to help me move way faster with the whirlwind. And that's about it for the build. For the equipment, everything is kind of bad, but I'm going to show you what I would go for the daggers at least. You want to go elemental damage over here with fire. If you can get extra elemental damage on it, it's even better. I got some HP over here and poison resist. Item drop rarity on both I'm using. Elemental damage and cast speed are important with some resistance if you can. Movement speed, area damage on the boots, fire resist, super good. I got insane hit rate as well over here. Over here you got fire damage in the authority perk. Got cast speed, critical item drop rarity, HP and eye resistance, cold and lightning, which is awesome. We got some fire damage, fire resist, cold resist over here. Everything else is kind of bad. We got HP, mana on kill, mana and HP on kill, super useful. Mana regen, you want to get mana regen to sustain your mana cost as well, super important. Because mana on kill will help you on trash mobs, mana regen will help you on bosses. You have to have a good balance between the both of them. If you only have mana on kill, you get to a boss, you're gonna do some shot, you're out of mana, you don't do any DPS, you have to wait, it's a pain in the ass. You only have mana regen, you might run out of mana when you're mapping, so try to get both of them. HP on kill, it's nice, but it's not really a necessary thing. But I tend to never use any HP potion right now, or mana potion, it's awesome. And for the daggers, I'm going to show you what's my best in slot daggers that I'm trying to get when I switch to crit build. That's that. If you want to know what can be rolling on your item, you can put an item like this and you can see everything that rolled on it. And you kind of able to make something out of it. I want to have damage on dot, I'll show you why after, weapon speed, and I want to have fire flat damage on my weapon. And I also want to have crit rate, crit damage, and fire damage. This is when I'm gonna, in preparation for the crit switch. If you don't want to do the crit yet, like let's say I'm still playing with this and I got good one right now, I would go with fire pen and weapon attack damage. This would be actual build right now, would be the best in slot, but I'm trying to get something in advance of what I'm going, which is switching to crit build. So I would remove the fire pen and the damage here to go with rate crit. That would be the best in slot weapon for me. I'm gonna show you the reason behind the dot effect over here. Because of the innate effect of Fireball and Meteor. Fireball, damage against burning enemies, and damage amplification against burning enemies. Burning is a dot. So if I get extra damage on dot, this gets buffed even higher. Same thing, see it's a 20-20 on Meteor. It's 156 damage on burning enemies, and another 10% amplification. So it's really damn great to have something that buffs the damage against burning enemies. Because my strat is, I shoot, let's say I see a elite, I shoot a couple fireball, I see the enemy burning, always got shock as well because I apply shock with every hit. Okay, now I'm casting a meteor, and then boom, the guy just gets one shot, 1,007,700 damage is done, it's dead. Nothing to do with it. So yeah, this is the setup I'm using so far, and it's wrecking hard. I love it. So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe, comment below, join us in the Discord. There's gonna be the link in the description down below. I also stream often, almost every day on Twitch, on DrSmash TV on Twitch. Link below as well. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or ask me on the stream, ask me in the Discord. I'm always down to help you guys out. So take care of yourself. Have a good day. See you soon. Peace.